Welcome to Christ-Centered Gamer's latest unboxing of Turtle Beach's newest mouse, the Turtle Beach Kone 2 Air. So for those who don't know, the Kone line was part of the Rocket acquisition, and so they took on maintaining the legacy of many of the Rocket lines of products, and the Kone is one of those. So, um, oh, this poor box got smushed in the transit. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I just wanted to point that out. Yours should hopefully not look like that. Um, I have reviewed several of the Kones over the years. I really liked the Kone Pro Air, I believe it was called. And then there was the Kone XP, which I still use on my desk to this day, not because it's my favorite Kone mouse, but because it has a dock and it's very convenient. And then this, and then my good friend Alan reviewed the Kone Air. Yeah. And this is the Kone 2 Air. So here's the front of the box. Here is the side. 350 hours of battery life, it says. Come on, focus on the, there we go. This other side of the box is pretty boring. And here's some stuff on the bottom. I'll show it to you, but it's kind of smushed anyway, so hopefully it's visible. There we go. And here's the back. I'll give you a good showing of that. There we go. So a few things to note. It's NVIDIA Reflex compatible, a free spinning 4D scroll wheel, so we'll have to see how that works. Palm, claw, or fingertip grip for medium and large hands. So this is really meant for the larger pod among us, so that would be me. I have a palm grip myself that I use. It's got easy shift duplicator for button duplication. It supports 2.4 gigahertz wireless or Bluetooth, 26K DPI owl eye sensor, 100 million click tighten optical switches, and AMO lighting. So yeah, pretty cool. It only has, well, I'll show you in a moment. Just might as well get to opening. So the Kone series, the Kone line, they also have a wired version of this as well, which is the Kone 2. This guy, I need to get this out. I'm guessing the crushed bottom makes it harder to open. That's just my guess. It's not the fault of anybody, but it just makes it harder to open. Oh, that's a stubborn one. There we go. Okay, now this is a much more premium box than its sibling, the Kone Air that I just unboxed a moment ago. Secret behind the scenes trivia there for you. So this is the inside of the box, which is an interesting little thing. But yeah, this mouse is sitting in a foam cushion. As you can see, the mouse should be just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Okay, so we have feet to remove, which I will do in just a moment. This has a rounded tip instead of a pointy tip like the Kone XP did. It has 3 buttons on the side, the easy shift button here, and then these 2 side buttons. It is less buttons than the Kone XP. However, the layout of the Kone XP was such that you could use these 4 buttons, but you couldn't use the easy shift. So I ended up not really using the buttons that much because I feel like 4 buttons on the side is not really enough. It's either stick with 2 or go all in like an MMO mouse that has, 12 buttons on the side. I will use the skill bar, with those side buttons. This one is kind of or the Kone XP is in between, and it wasn't really enough for me. But that's just me. Maybe for some of you it's perfect mouse. But anyhow, so here's the top of the mouse with the 3 buttons. Now this one, it looks like a DPI button, but it could be a profile button. I don't know, but it's a unique feel. I don't know why that button had such a large indent click. Maybe it does something different than you expect. I don't know, but it's got a very, or maybe that's the power button. I don't know, but it feels different. It's got a very loud noise. You got this button right here, this wheel. Oh, it does. Oh, that's what the button does. Okay. You push the button, click, click, click. You push the button again, freewheel. That's cool. Okay, I'm easily amused, I know. But that's neat. All right. So this must be the single DPI button rather than multiple. This must be the special button that releases the freewheel on this mouse. Okay, and on the bottom you can see there's a switch for Bluetooth wireless at 2.4 gigahertz wireless, and you can just have it powered on and powered off. And here's an indentation for the transmitter, which is awesome. I love that. All mice need those. So hopefully I'm not going to embarrass myself by removing these PTFE feet covers. There we go. Right, one came off easily. It's a good sign. This one's always the hardest, the one in the middle. Okay, good. Look at that. Very nice. And then the big guy on the bottom should be hopefully easy. Usually the larger, the easier. There we go. Not too painful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab see what's underneath this in the box. All right, that didn't really give me much. Okay, so we got the little foam here. Take that out. Okay, so here we go. Here's more of the business end. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out and see what we got. Okay, just a box. So I'm going to go ahead and put that aside. Just drop it on the ground. Put the foam to the side for now. So here we go. Cool stuff. So we obviously have the transmitter and the transmitter holder, but it might be easier if I just open it from the top first. Okay, so we have the lovely, okay, all kinds of stuff's coming out. All right, the lovely cable for charging. This I really like these new Turtle Beach wires, and it's got a little strap for holding it, which I think is great. So gotta love that. Okay. All right, we have what appear to be grips for the mount. Some people like a textured grip on each side, and I might be one of them. I kind of getting spoiled by these. I do like grippy tape. So we'll see if I end up installing it. We have what looks to be a quick start guide. Okay, put that aside. And we have, last but not least, is the transmitter, which is still difficult to get out. Still not sure how to get it out. Come on. Oh, look at that. You pull up a little tab and it comes out. See? Isn't that cute? Okay. So I really like how Turtle Beach's newer mice have started to do this. I think this is a brilliant idea. Basically what it is it's its own little transmitter. So the transmitter itself is this, right? It's this guy, this tiny little thing. Got the Turtle Beach Kone 2 Air on it. Goes around the bottom of your mouse if you're not using it. Cool, right? So yeah, that's what it looks like in place. But this is a little thing that goes on the end of your USB-C cable, so you can connect the dongle and connect it to your cable. So that way, when you're using it, this guy can just sit right here, plugged in, sit on your desk. If you want, it has removable tape. If you want to stick it to something permanently, you can do that. But you can stick it right to your table, plug this guy in, and when you need to charge it, rather than having to futz around with, oh, well, I got to figure out where to get it or I got to find the cable, you just take this off with the dongle, plug it in, and it's good to go. They're live. So I like that. That's really nice. So it allows you to keep it charged while still having convenient access to everything and making sure that your transmitter is close by too. So it's a win-win. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Let me little computer. Okay. And then go ahead and turn this on. And so you can see it glowing a nice bright green right now, but it's changing colors. Yep, that's what AMO does. And it is working. So this appears to be a DPI button. Yep. And it's back to slow. You can see it's changing colors along with it, right? So that's the medium speed, which I tend to use as a medium, but so that's how that works. This button is just for the wheel. That is so wild. I'm gonna have fun with that, especially for work, having a free wheel like that. That's neat. And yeah, so it only has two buttons on the side, but most of the time it's all I use. So this looks like a pretty nice mouse. It is not light. It is certainly makes its presence known weight wise. I think the box says its weight. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't think it does. I don't see it. So it's not light. Let me see how that compares to. Yeah, I mean it's probably MMO hot mouse heavy. It's not light. I have to put it on a scale. But I guess they prioritize battery life over light. So this one promises up to 350 hours of battery life, which is outrageous. I guess that's in Bluetooth mode. And in 2.4 gigahertz mode, it's probably 130 hours. But that's still what, week charge? I'll have to play around with it. But I'm expecting them, especially if you turn off the RGB, I think the battery life might go even longer. So that's the pros and cons of the new Kone 2 compared to some other mice. And the shape is nice. It seems very comfortable. It's big and it's a bit bulky, but it's got a really nice scroll wheel that I'll have to play with. I haven't played with a free scrolling wheel before, so that'll be fun. And it's definitely, if you're an RGB guy, this is definitely your style. Big old battery. So yeah, that's it. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video so far, and please look forward to the full written review. Take care. God bless, and have a great day.